biggest influence, it's hard to pick. I mean, obviously the 80s thrash scene, like Slayer, Anthrax, those guys. I mean, a little bit of pop inspiration too. George Michael, of course. I mean, little hip hop there, here and there. I mean, nothing crazy. I like Beastie Boys. Least expected, probably George Michael. Nobody ever sees that coming. Typical songwriting process. I think it varies every time, really. I mean, there's no definitive way that we have about going about it. I mean, we come up with a riff and you toy around with it till you can at least stretch that out to 3 or 4 minutes and then add lyrics to it. Guitar solos, and I mean, it's just kind of, if it's happening naturally, I think that's about the best way you can really do it. I mean, if the song's writing itself, you're onto something. One time, I mean, we played a show, and our drummer at the time, loose cannon, doesn't give a damn who he insults. I mean, and, Full House. I mean, how the stripper that he insulted managed to know he was talking to her, it was beyond me. But I mean, then it almost got into a fight, and somehow I was the one that diffused it. I honestly don't remember too much of the situation because I was the hammered one. But I mean, just things got ugly. I mean, it's bad when you stop mid-song to stop a fight. Shopping for my clothes. I actually don't do much actual shopping for them. I do steal most of these from strippers themselves. I mean, if they're doing their job right, they're not going to notice. I think many pictures have. That's the one you're talking about, though. Well, that was definitely taken out of context. It was that was taken on Cinco de Mayo, and that was after I had volunteered to be the piñata that year. I mean, shortly after that was taken, though, the kids were having a blast, beating me until my internal organs fell out. And, I mean, except for the kid that got my liver. I mean, pretty pissed off when he found out that was useless. Originally I was in his band. The last thing I ever expected was to have my own project going, and here we are, first album, about to do major release, music video, and I never expected to get this far with it, and here we are. It's just kind of a dual project we got going. We both pretty much. I mean, it's our efforts are split evenly. We take our projects, and it makes tours a lot easier. We're right there together. I mean, it's dual promotion too. It's really just win-win on all fronts. Well, I mean, it happens quite a bit, but this particular fan, yeah, it was to the point where normally it's like the internet stalking you get, but no, this fucker was camping outside of our hotel rooms. Pretty sure we found him sleeping in the van at one point. I mean, it got to the point where it's like we had to file a restraining order, but that doesn't carry over to each state. So every time we'd go, across the border and stuff, I had to go and file for a new one.